Yo, 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 it's your boy Dolo Ren. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to PCP, Productive Conversations Podcast. I don't quite got the intro like Matt, but either way, this is our show. This is the UFC show. This we covering 320 today with my boy Jose. What's going on, Jose?
What up, Dolo?
My guy, my guy. This is funny, yo. This is like the first episode of like I'm doing with like someone else, just like solo, like 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 just two people. It's kind of cool. I
All
like this,
right,
yo.
I'm
And you
popping your
did.
cherry. That's
And
what's up.
Jose, yo, the thing is, Jose gives parlays to the group chat, yo. Like he'll give us parlays for the group chat, bro. Like,
Mhm.
we both lost our parlays last time, but like
Yeah.
he has some good picks, yo. You have some good picks, bro. Like I know you know you're fighting. I like this man Jose
Yes.
knows his fighting, bro. He knows a little bit about boxing and like I'd say you know like more about like UFC. What would you say?
I'm definitely more UFC than boxing nowadays since now Mr. Davis is saying after the Jake Paul fight, he's retiring because boxing's dead. So it looks like everybody could be jumping on the UFC fan bag.
Yeah, yo, it's kind of looking like that. Like, and there's a lot to say about boxing too, bro. Like, I mean, Dana White just got Zuffa Boxing with Turkey Al Sheik. I was watching something about that before, and
Yep,
it's
he
just
just
like
got the Paramount deal.
the Paramount deal. And Paramount has, I like Paramount as a company for MMA,
Right,
and like, like because they have experience with Bellator,
right.
but like, I just
But
don't, what is it like as far as like I don't know about UFC. Like you've mentioned it before that like the UFC is kind of lacking superstars right now. Like
and you think now talking about that, how important this 320 really is, because one of the biggest superstars taken out. It's a wrap. He's done. It just makes it how more important superstar is. And I think the Paramount deal with boxing, it it's good because now you're bringing everybody from the UFC fans now are gonna go to Paramount Plus, and now you got the option of boxing. So now they're gonna do 16 events or 12 to 16 events a year. So now you're gonna
wait
get
for
the UFC.
boxing?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So they signed a Paramount Plus deal, 12 to 16 events every year. On top of that, and the first year is gonna be trash. I mean, you're trying to build stars, UFC stars, and UFC fans into boxing fans, and while trying to build new stars like that, I mean, it's possible, but it's gonna take years. He's not gonna get it like how UFC when they did what was that show, The Contender or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, yeah. Yo, the
How
contender, bro. That's big, bro. It's funny you mention that because that kind of is how like I got into the UFC. Like I think I was watching BJ Penn and Jens Pulver.
Yep.
I was watching their contender series, whatever it's called. And that stuff was big for UFC to get popping. And I think you're right. It's a different era right now. It's a little different of an era. And I just think it's like, Shaq was saying the other day that like if Tank was matter of fact, I actually forgot that you met Tank. Did you meet him already?
I meet him next month.
Oh, okay, okay, word. Tank Abbott, Tank Abbott. Yeah,
Yes.
because Jose said he was about to go to the Fanatic event, right? Or something like that.
Nah, it's called the it's the first year. It's called the big event. It has like wrestling, UFC, and boxers are gonna be there. Like all like pretty much anything mixed martial arts are gonna be there. Like the high end people. I think they just announced Ronda Rousey gonna be there too now.
Oh, word. Oh, and it's the first event of like it's like the first year.
It's their first year doing it. It's gonna be in freaking Brentwood, New York. So all my Long Island peoples
Hop out,
set
pop
it
out.
up.
Shoot, yeah, that sounds like a hell of a time. But I remember you said that Tank Abbott was gonna be there, and
Hmm.
mentioning him, like I remember Shaq said something like, if Tank Abbott was like a star now, like if he was relevant nowadays and fighting in today's current era, like he would be big on social media. And I mean, I kind of agree. I kind of agree.
Really?
I mean, but the thing is, like, Sean Strickland is kind of like a mellowed, watered down version of like Tank Abbott. Do you agree with that take?
I agree. I see where you're coming at.
There's a comparison there.
Oh, definitely, definitely. They're two peas in a pod, to be honest.
It's like Sean Strickland is like the son of Tank Abbott or something. Nah, but like I think with Paramount, like they're gonna have to, like, how Turkey is doing the thing with Netflix, and they're putting on the events on Netflix and stuff. How do you just put the Canelo and Crawford event? Like
Well, I think that was just a one-off
well
because
I
Dana White was promoting that one, and Dana White now going to Paramount Plus.
well
And
I would assume Turkey's still gonna probably like probably do business with them, but maybe you're right. Maybe it is a one off. Maybe it
Well,
is a
no,
one off thing with it.
Turkish are gonna they're the ones that are with TKO Boxing. They own half of it with Dana White and what's the name? So they're gonna be part of it no matter what. They're the ones pushing
Yeah,
hard for it. So
yeah,
I mean, they got the money to back them. And that's what, like realistically, if they weren't involved, do you really think they will have a deal anywhere?
right. Now that makes sense. Yeah, like I just feel like Paramount Plus, like the app, right? It's not on that Netflix kind of level. I don't even think it's really on the HBO Max kind of level. Like I fuck with HBO Max, I'm not gonna lie.
I do too.
But like I mean it's gonna be cool. We'll see how it goes. I don't know, because like people just kind of don't like Dana White in boxing, to be honest. Like they
Well,
think
I
he's trying to
think
take the Ali act away and
yes, they definitely are. He definitely is trying to do that. And I think he kind of put it. Didn't he put it out there yesterday, or today or yesterday? He talked about you. He's like, I'm not trying to take away the Ali act. It's either you can stay on the Ali act and do whatever you're doing now and stay where you're at, or bet on me and then try to make that money with me and come over on my side. So now he's trying to draw the line. You can, because he knows he can't get rid of that.
yeah.
There's no way he can get rid of that Ali act.
Right.
So now he's making you pick sides, which is it's a smart business move if you
It
think about it.
is, yo, it is, because if I'm a fighter nowadays, bro, am I gonna just like do some local event, and like if I'm a pro, right, maybe get like 1,000, 1,500 a fight for like a 3 round bullshit fight? Or would I just like, sign a contract with Dana for like 5 years and like, be like guaranteed a string of fights, and if I do good, and get the social media presence, like I think a lot of them UFC guys, like for real, they they underestimate, and I'm not like the biggest like Dana White cheerleader or nothing, but like
Hmm.
you got to appreciate the promotion machine that UFC is. Like, do they directly like say, "Hey, this is our new fighter, like go check him out"? Not all the time, but if you're on camera and you're in the UFC and you perform well and you're interesting, you're people are going to gravitate to you, even like with Bryce Mitchell. Like Bryce Mitchell said some crazy shit, and because he has a spotlight from the UFC, like now he had some fans show up to his last fight. Like I think that's a big thing, and I think Dana knows that. And
You know what Dana gives you where no one else can? The spotlight. He
right,
he gives you the opportunity to have everybody to see you. It might not be a lot, but it'll be more than any other promoter can give you. And
right.
you might get paid decent. You might get like 10, 5,000, like how UFC mid cards, the lower end cards get what, 5 to 10, 15 max. You might get that, but you're at least getting the spotlight where you can get your name out there and be bigger. Because right now, let's be
Mm-hmm.
honest, boxing's losing all his names. Alvarez has probably got one, maybe the rematch with Bud, and they're both gonna retire. Hank already said he's gonna retire. The only thing you have left in boxing is Jake Paul fighting whoever famous,
Yeah,
and that's it.
yeah.
There's a reason why HBO, Showtime, and all of them bowed out of boxing 10 years ago.
See, it felt like HBO. It felt like it felt like they didn't have a choice in the matter. Maybe they really were losing money. It was like I remember this actually. It was like when Mayweather retired, they were talking about they're like, yo, HBO is done now. Oh wait, no, he was a
It
Showtime.
was
He was a show.
Showtime.
No, 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 yeah, no, no. They were
He
saying that
went. He
about
went.
Showtime,
He
and I
went
think
to.
Showtime went away, right? There's
No,
no
he went to.
Showbox.
He was with HBO and he signed that lucrative deal. Like the
Mm-hmm.
last six fights, where
Six
all his
fight
big
deal.
fights went to Showtime.
Yeah,
So they spent all this money on Mayweather, every fucking dollar. And the minute he retired, is like, all right, what's next? Because I just
yeah,
spent all this money on one guy, and now he's done, and I got
out
nothing
of
else to
there.
show for it. Uh,
Yeah,
so,
yo, that's crazy. Showbox really is gone because I always think about HBO Boxing being gone. Like I still remember the last time they aired it with Jim Lampley. Like it was kind of emotional, but yeah, bro. Like no, you're right, man. Like the spotlight is on the UFC, and I don't know if you could really say MMA particularly, but there are some MMA fighters in like Bellator and like ONE FC and I'm going blank on some of the other names of the organizations, but like there's a
well,
bunch of
Bellator is gone.
see like I'm out the loop.
Yeah,
I
PFL.
haven't heard of a Bellator fight in a while, so like this is
No, they've been
actually
gone for
good
years.
confirmation.
Bellator has been gone. PFL bought. There's only
PFL,
two.
that's what I was thinking of.
PFL. Yeah.
PFL, yeah. Yeah, yeah, PFL. But no, but shit, RP Bellator, you're right. I forgot that was they did get bought out and then they just got absolved. But but there's still like what I was saying before, like there's still there's still MMA fighters that are probably more well known than like someone like, for example, Xander Zayas. You know him? Do you know that boxer?
Yeah, I heard of him.
Yeah, he's like I think he's the youngest title holder right now. He's like 22
Hmm.
year old Puerto Rican dude. Like there's probably like a fighter, like for example, like, and I'm thinking of somebody old, Yoel Romero. Like Romero's old, like, and not
He's
even
still
in
doing it.
MMA. He's doing like dirty boxing now, right?
He's doing bare knuckle, and he fucking destroyed. He just won his last fight like a week or two ago. He destroyed that dude. Who wants to fight him in bare knuckle?
Bro,
Man,
nobody, yo.
hell no.
Yo, yeah, Romero's a dog, yo. And that's like an example of someone that's not even in the UFC, but is like, still in that, like, not that boxing space and is still relevant, you know?
Well, bare knuckle will always be irrelevant just because either your old UFC fighters and Conor McGregor is the president, so you know he's gonna talk his ass off.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, yo, McGregor, yo, that he's like, yo, I swear to God, like, we could talk about McGregor forever, but like, no, but as far as like what Dana is doing with Zuffa and all that and Paramount Plus, like, we'll see if they could do it for boxing. We'll see, but I do trust in Paramount Plus to give some good work, and
We'll definitely see because I don't trust Dana White doesn't hit all the time. Like look at freaking power slap. Right? Like he ran power slap and power slap. It's been what like 3 years and it hasn't gone nowhere.
yep, they can't do nothing with it. It's like
And like,
inflated number. Like I swear to God, like it's inflated numbers, bro. Nobody's watching that shit.
well, I mean, he's not stupid. He's flating in numbers. He's not giving you rating numbers. He's not giving you pay per view numbers. But he will give you is uh how many views has been on
On
TikTok
YouTube
or
and yeah.
YouTube, right? Right. So for him, he's smart. I mean, it's still irrelevant because like I still see that crap. I see old clips. I don't see anything new, but it's always the same ones.
It's like
So
it's like he got like someone to help him with the algorithm or something, bro. Because I swear to God, you go into the real world, nobody talks about power slap. Like they talk about it like, oh, did you see that retarded shit like on TikTok? Like,
yeah, you see that guy's face? He got all freaking busted open. Yeah, I get it.
yeah, that's it. That's all it is.
Mhm.
But like I think this is different. No, I do trust in Paramount Plus. But damn, y'all, it's crazy that we kind of rambled on about this. Like I'm not really mad about it, but I did want to mention before we get into the main card of UFC 320.
Mhm.
Um, I just want to mention real quick. I saw the Wanderlei Silva fight, what we were talking about before, and I don't know if
Yep.
y'all saw it. If y'all watching and saw Wanderlei Silva got like knocked out after his fight. He's like 49 years old, still fighting. Like Yo, I saw the fight, bro. He was headbutting this dude like he was getting knocked down a lot in the first half of the fight and was just getting head and then was just headbutting this dude for the rest of the fight. Like,
Hmm.
bro, like one and then he comes in 40 pounds overweight. Like, yo, that's like yo, Wanderlei deserved every single thing that happened to him, bro. Like,
Yep.
I'm not even gonna show the photo. I think it's almost too graphic to show what happened to him.
Yeah, YouTube probably freaking not put that up there.
Yo, facts, facts. But man, I think it's time to get into UFC 320, bro. I
All
think it's
right.
really time. I think we gotta. I'm gonna go in not completely opposite order, but just to let y'all know, we're covering. This is how we usually do the format. How I usually do it is I cover like the three top main card fights, and if there's interesting fights, I'll talk about those as well. And not to say that there's not a lot of interesting fights on this card, other than the three main card, top three main card fights. But there's kind of not. Like
You're you have to be a hardcore fan to really kind of like, especially the lower end of the card. You got to know who they are. You really got to know. You have to been watching. Like you can totally tell this card's top heavy.
it's top heavy. It's top heavy. Yeah, we got the three main card fights that we're gonna cover. Like, the undercard fights are just kind of whatever this time. It's like Jose said, it's a top heavy card. And yeah, I'm gonna, like I gave the introductions, for DVALISHVILI, he's probably gonna be the bantamweight GOAT by the end of it. PROCHAZKA and ROUNTREE trying to make a comeback after the losses from Poatan and both beating Jamal Hill, funny enough. And we got Alex Pereira, Big Chama time, man, and Magomed Ankalaev. Magomed Ankalaev, he's the champ. Another Russian dude, another dominant Russian. But like, I like Ankalaev, and we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get into it. But like, yeah, this really is the definition of a top heavy card. And honestly, I don't got like much of a parlay. I'm just gonna give you like a main pick and maybe like what could happen if you choose to do that. But I'm always the type of person to say go for the money line, play it safe, don't go too crazy. But I know Jose's got a pretty good parlay himself, so he'll end up
I'm
sharing
always
that.
coming. Yeah, definitely.
And he be winning too, bro. He be winning, so so might as well take his advice. I'm not gonna lie, my last go at it, I think it was 319. Yeah, I was yeah, that was
That card
upsetting.
sucked though.
It really was kind of crazy, man. Like
That card was terrible.
it really was, yo. Hopefully, I think there's gonna be some action in this card, but hopefully overall it's a good card and a good show. But let's talk about. I would like to start with what you said was the hardest one to choose.
Hmm.
Merab Devalishvili and Corey Sandhagen.
It definitely is because Sandahagen's a wild card. If you look at his knockouts, if you look at his knockout ability, like look what he did to Frankie Ager. If you
Yo,
think,
that's funny because I was gonna share that clip, bro. I was gonna share that clip with Frankie.
oh, because you're thinking, all right, McGraw, if you thinking like UFC, like you're thinking a fighter's mentality, especially Marab, he likes to wrestle. He's gonna try to take you down a lot, and I feel like that's a Sandahagen's specialty is clinching and being early up close. He's gonna give you knees. He's gonna give you elbows, and
Yeah,
one of them could hit him,
yeah,
and that's where you might get him. But that's why it's so hard because in your mind, there's no way. If you really think about it, Marab's losing that fight. If you look cardio wise, wrestling wise, you looking speed wise, pretty much everything goes to Marab.
yeah, yeah,
But the one thing Sandahagen got is unpredictability. Like he can come out of nowhere, and when you least expect it, in like the first two rounds, McGregor's probably gonna run train on him. But once Corey figures it out, times him right, he can get that hit. He can get that
he
knockout
can.
at
Yeah,
any round, and that's why it's so hard to protect that fight.
it's the equivalent of like a puncher's chance in boxing. Like
Right.
when Brandon Rios was fighting Manny Pacquiao, it was like, bro, there's no fucking way Brandon Rios is beating Manny Pacquiao. But he
Right.
has a puncher's chance. Like if he lands a shot, he might could do it. You know,
Yeah,
like
you can. You also best comparison. Like you can also look at when Merab fought Sugar.
mm-hmm.
Same thing. Everybody thought Sugar got punched his chin, but the problem with Sugar, Sugar couldn't wrestle. Sugar sucked and clinched. I give you Sugar can give you not has knockout, but it's only in his hands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where Sandhagen likes to clinch. Sandhagen likes to stay close. Sandhagen can wrestle. He does have a ground game.
Yeah.
He does know how to submit. So
Yeah.
I mean, he likes all that. He's comfortable there, and that's what people like. It's scary
Yeah.
because now you're playing to his element. So I don't like that one's a tough one for me. Everybody, I know if you're betting, you're going with Marab. Money line, you have to go. You gotta go with the champ. 5 rounds, cardio. Uh, you think decision always gives it to the champ if
Mm-hmm.
it's that close.
Mm-hmm.
So if you smart money, if you're gonna play, if you're playing safe, you're gonna go Marab by decision. I can't see him knock him out. I can't even see him submit him. So I mean, if you're gonna play,
Yeah.
that's the card.
Yeah. No, I kind of I do agree with you on the fact that like you kind of have to pick Marab. I mean, that was gonna be like what I was gonna get to is you kind of
Hmm.
have to pick Marab. And Corey does have a good chance. Like if I'm able to share it right now, I will. Um, I'm gonna just show you like what I saw on X. This some clips I saw pertaining to this. Um, can you see my screen?
Yeah,
Okay, cool. So let me go to X. I had this had my X profile up and like first I want to play this clip. Let me know if you could hear the sound.
yeah,
Can
I
you hear that
can.
sound?
Mhm.
So this was DVALISHVILI's last loss.
He's trying to keep his hands up there.
And this is incredible how he's fighting off the submission.
Oh yeah.
I know you've seen this before.
My goodness, look at his legs.
Like yo, and he's swimming like this is the wildest thing I ever seen.
It's time.
Like this is jujitsu ego at its highest.
Hmm.
But surviving for the moment. Still kicking
I'm just
those
fast forwarding
legs.
because that's how the round ends. It's like he's somewhat conscious, but not really.
Right.
He made it through the round. So technically, you could say he kind of fought that off, but you know, I don't know. It kind of looked crazy still. Like he damn nearly they had to end the fight after that. But but I don't think you know Corey could get him with some jujitsu, but I just don't really see it going that way. Because here's another clip, and I'm sure you saw this. I won't play the whole thing, but it's DVALISHVILI training with DJ. This man is working on some chokes, man. Like it's a little bit dramatized, but like he taps at some point. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Awesome.
Yo, like you know, they look like they were kind of playing around,
Right.
but like you know, Merab is like you know, and he got that good submission choke on Sean O'Malley in that rematch. So you
Yep.
know, he knows what he's doing too. But I'm gonna show one more clip, and this is what we got to be afraid of from Sandhagen. Let me play that again.
Moves everything.
You see, like, and Frankie Edgar has similar dimensions to Merab. He's short,
Hmm.
stocky, whatever. Like, you know, that knee for Sandhagen can land on Merab, just like it did here.
At the same time, bodies moving, feet moving.
Just like it did there.
Oh my
Beautiful.
Yep.
And like, you know, and that was something that you mentioned. There was that that could happen. That Sandhagen could get Merab knocked out like that. And
Let's be real honest. That division is if Sandhagen doesn't win, Rob is cleaning out the division. Can do it 3, 4 times over.
yeah, Yeah.
The only person who's close to beating him will be Sandhagen. Nobody else can come close at all.
I mean, the only person he hasn't beaten at top five, I think, is Song Yadong.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So
Was
after, like, is he gonna stick around for Song Yadong? Like, like he cleaned out. Like, bro, Merab has been on a hot streak, yo. Like just taking people out. Like, it's what's led to him getting the belt. Is why I consider him like right now the bantamweight goat. You could talk
oh,
about the
he definitely is.
Yo, he has to be, bro. He has to be. It would have been TJ, but like TJ was doing steroids and like, but I don't know. Like,
He was
I,
too even if you took this, he was too injury prone.
mm-hmm.
Like he couldn't like towards the tail end of his career, he couldn't stay healthy for nothing.
Yeah, yeah. It's the way he fought too. Like, it's just, yeah, he was
Right.
prone to injury. He was definitely prone to injury. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, Marab, yeah, he's just like when it comes to Marab, like I just feel like with Umar, he gave Corey Sandhagen trouble, and he was able to beat Corey Sandhagen. He was really catching him. He was timing him shots well, and he was stalling Corey Sandhagen's entire game every time he went for a takedown and pushed him against a cage or dropped him on his ass like. And Marab's not going to be able to strike with Corey like that, so we're not going to get that kind of dynamic that Umar gave with Sandhagen. But what we are gonna get with Merab is someone with, like you said, unlimited cardio, just relentless pressure, and someone that just knows the ground game like how Floyd knows the boxing game. It's
Right.
Merab really is like a savant on the ground. So he comes. Yeah, I kind of predict that Sandhagen's gonna hit him with something hard.
I feel like it's gonna be like a spinning elbow, something like that. He can't come normal. Like he can't come Rob
Yeah,
just with regular punch. He has to be different. He has to take risk. I think that's got to be his game plan is taking risks. If he doesn't, he's done. Like there's no like he has to be different. He has to do jumping knees. He has to do spin. He has to take that chance. Take that chance because those shots, spinning knee, you're being vulnerable to be taken down. But you gotta take that chance.
yeah,
I think that ultimately he can't be scared, and that's what another thing that scares me is Sandhagen is can be like scared. Like he can like when the pressure's on, he chokes.
mm-hmm.
So that's another thing that
Yeah. I'd say yeah, Sanhagen. Yeah, he. I don't know if you call him a choke artist, but yeah, in those kind of moments, like when the pressure's on, like yeah,
like you
Sanhagen.
look at if you look at all his losses, they're all main events.
Mm.
You really think about all his big fights he had that he took L's or he was getting destroyed was always a main event.
No, that's a good point. I didn't think of that. Yeah, damn.
So
Yeah, I mean that's just yeah, that's a good reason I didn't think of, and honestly, bro, like I already had Marab, probably winning, but yeah, no, that kind of cements my idea of Merab just kind of doing what he does best and Corey doing his best and probably gonna have some success. But I do think I think Merab, I think he's falling in love with the submission game. I think he might try to get one on Sandhagen, but if not, then but that's I would say like for like a side bet like I don't know like round four submission. Probably not round three like he did O'Malley, because I do see Sandhagen as someone a little more talented than O'Malley. But if not that, then like more than likely, like it's gonna be a Merab unanimous decision.
it's either you're gonna take Marabin, right, unanimous decision, or you're taking Sandy Hangin under 3 rounds.
Hmm. And it's funny that you have like that there is like in your mind a chance that Sandhagen really could win, and that proves if you're saying that because Because
Then he
I
has
just
to.
don't see it. I don't see it, bro.
Sandy has, if he plays the right plan, he has to attack early. He has to show difference. He has to show different angles. He has to show that he's not afraid. If he can set the tempo to the fight, if he can keep him, if he can time him correctly, he has a shot. He has a 20% shot. I'll give him 20%, but he has within 3 rounds to do it. If it goes past 3 rounds, he's done. There's no way.
No way. Yeah, definitely no way. With the
But
pressure that's gonna be put on him, no
yeah,
way.
but that, and you think about it, he's not gonna be as powerful as he once was. Like in the beginning of the fight, it's just he needs the element of surprise. Once you let MERAB by the third round, MERAB already figured you out.
Yeah,
So you're done. Like you can't. There's nothing. Like the flying knee is gone. That option's taken away. Elbows. He's gonna feel comfortable trying to take you down. If he feels comfortable in your clinch, you're 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 done. That first round, you can totally tell. Sandhagen needs to set the tone. That first round, Rob is gonna come. He's gonna come. He's gonna try to seek it as close as he can, feel his comfort level where he's coming at, and then he's gonna attack within the middle of the first round. He's gonna
mm,
try to take him down, and once he gets that first takedown, he's done.
yeah. It's gonna set the tone.
Yep, he's done. That's why it's so important for Sandhagen to set the tone, be different, get ready for the takedown. If he can stuff the takedown, all right, it's ball game now. Now you just fuck
He's
with
gonna
Marab's
stuff
head.
some. He's gonna stuff some of them.
Yeah, but nobody ever does. That's even with when for Omar, he never like nobody ever does.
Nah, you're right. Yeah, he didn't stuff. Yeah,
If you can set the tone, you fuck with his head. He's like, oh shit. Like now he came to work, and now guess what? You're gonna mess with him. He's gonna second guess himself, and there are these openings for that need of come be flying like
yeah.
Frankie Ager. There's or he gets up and he can go a spinning elbow. Like he got that's what he needs to do, and he needs to do it in the first round. If
Man,
he can do that, he got it. And everybody and whoever put money on him knocking him out is about to get paid.
right, right. That would be insane, yo. That would be, yo. And if that happens, yo, you heard Jose say it, bro. You heard him
Mhm.
say it. Damn,
That'd be
that's
some
interesting.
crazy. That'd be a big. Whoever wins, that's going back to when I put money on Chris Wyman knocking out Anderson.
Oh, you put money on that one?
I knew Chris Wyman was going to win that fight.
Oh
I
man, I
called it
wasn't,
for months before. I forgot who he beat. He beat somebody, and I said that Chris Wyman was going to be the one to do it.
bro. I think I was very young when they fought, bro. I wouldn't have known better. The Spider was my favorite fighter, so like that definitely caught me off guard. But like, damn, that's funny that you knew that was gonna happen.
That Chris Wyman, I mean, Sandy Hay reminds me a lot of Chris Wyman.
Mhm.
I just have a funny, like a weird feeling Sandy Hay could do it.
Wait, don't they both didn't who was Chris Weidman's trainer? Was it Trevor Whitman too, or
No, says Trevor Whitman's Albuquerque. He's with
John Jones?
Rob's.
Oh no, I'm tripping.
No, Whitman was with John Jones in them in the beginning
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
before all that shit went down.
Mm.
He's Chris Wyman is with Rob's group with Sarah and them in Jersey.
Yeah. And Aljamain and them, yep.
Algebra, right. They're like best friends and shit. Yeah, that's
That's
they're together.
that's a good camp, yo. Sandhagen comes from a great camp. But
Sandy Hay comes from some camp group in freaking Denver.
yeah,
Uh,
but
that's the group name.
I think he's working with Trevor
Evolution.
Whitman for this fight though.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Fucking Trevor. God, he's gotta lose that. What the hell? Trevor Whitman plays it fucking safe.
Yeah, yo. Like, yeah, that's what he was saying in the countdown for 320.
Trevor, God damn, what the hell is he doing? He went with the wrong man.
Who you think he should have went with?
Should have stuck with the camp he was with.
Right, 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 right.
I mean, you're trying something new now. Now you've been winning doing you. And now you're gonna just because it's a championship, you decide to go with Trevor Whitman, that softy.
Hey,
Let's be
he's facing MERAB. He got to do something, bro.
Yeah, but he was winning with what he had. If you really look at it, freaking Trevor Whitman, like what the hell has he been doing? Like Trevor Whitman used to be the OG, like the one you go to, like back in the freaking mid 2000s. Like you go to him, sure. When John Jones, look at Holly Holmes,
Mm-hmm.
trash. Look at everybody at that freaking Craig Jackson back in the day. They all like all they had was John Jones. John
Yeah.
Jones and a bunch of coke. That's it.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. Nah, yeah, yeah. Nah, that's a good point. He should have just stuck with his original. But man, it could be just a sign of desperation. He just probably felt. I forgot he explained it in the countdown why he chose Trevor Whitman, but I don't know. Like it could be a sign of desperation.
Listen,
But
I think Trevor Whitman kind of I do agree with what Dana White said about Trevor Whitman like a week ago, how he fucked up Holly Holmes' career. Where do you hear about that?
no, I didn't hear what Dana said, but
Dana
like,
White, Dana White just said that Holly Holmes, Trevor Whitman fucked up Holly Holmes' career because after Holly Holmes beat Ronda Rousey and they offered her like some crazy amount of money, double whatever she made to do the rematch.
hmm.
And Trevor Whitman told her to say no and do Misha Tate, and she lost the title. It never
Is
got done.
that really how that went down? Because I
They
remember
off,
she lost the title to Misha Tate. So
she
like,
lost the next fight to Tate because she wanted a harder challenge. And Dana White, that's stupid. You knocked out like a bigger star, and the bigger star wanted the rematch. You're getting paid double,
mm,
and you're telling me no because you want a tougher fight. And they gave it to her, and she got smoked, and her career never went back to the same again. Now she's what? PFL or not PF, bare knuckle now or some shit.
yeah, yeah. I think I did see that. No, but that's why I didn't know that's how that happened. That's
Yep.
really fucking stupid.
All
And it
because of
would
Trevor Whitman.
oh man. And Ronda would have brought the bag again. Like
Yep. But you would never had Ronda versus Amanda though. So
yeah.
that's a shit show. Another shit show.
Hey man, I still give Amanda her respect. I still give her
She's
respect.
amazing. Real talk. I mean, I was whatever with Amanda in the beginning,
Hmm.
but Amanda got that fight coming up, and somehow she pulls it off. I would give her
Yo,
all the props in the world.
that's facts, yo. Like, but man, yeah, I mean, yeah, Holly Holm, like before you even said anything, I just remembered Holly Holm and I'm like, yo, like she really didn't do nothing. She didn't add nothing to her game, really. She just like did the same thing every single time. And like
Well, I mean,
it
you think
wasn't gonna
about
work. It wasn't gonna get her that far.
well,
It got her to beat Ronda, but she was kind of almost
you
propelled in
also have
that.
to you also have to realize when Holly Holmes came to the UFC, it was by name.
Hmm.
She had never had no wrestling. She wasn't Brazilian. She was a boxer. That's
Yeah.
all she was ever. She dominated for years.
She had mad titles, yeah.
Mad titles, but you also have to realize that women boxing back in the day ain't shit. So you
She
only
was
took
just tall and athletic, beating up on bums.
right the dumb bitches that just did it for a payday and got screwed at the end. So I mean,
Yeah, I see what you mean. It wasn't gonna get too far for her regardless, but the fact that she
I
beat
mean,
Ronda.
it's those as far as she got. I mean, to be main eventing, to knock out fucking Ronda Rousey, to win the title. She
That's
got
all you
pretty
need.
fucking. She got decently far.
Yeah.
I mean,
Hella far, yeah.
everybody thought she would have been like, who's that freaking boxer that went to the UFC and got his ass whooped by Randy Couture? Damn.
James
Tommy, you think?
Tony. James
Yeah,
Tony.
James Tony. Yeah, there you go.
That was bad, yo.
Uh-huh.
That was funny. It was funny. It was more so funny. It's just like
Mm,
James Tony just gave up as soon as it went to the ground.
yep.
It was oh man. Oh God. Yeah, no, she's a good example of and I always try to find good examples of boxers entering the MMA space and doing well. She's a great example of that. But either way, yeah, Trevor Whitman, yeah, I guess he's not who he used to be. But with Sandhagen, yeah, it's interesting you picked that. But I got I told you I'm my pick. Money line from MERAB. If you want to get dicey, do fourth round submission by MERAB. But that's where
Oof.
I'm at with
I
it.
would have done. God, would have done if I'm gonna parlay that fight. I will do Marab by decision. I pick Marab decision, and I'll take the over and under on takedowns. I'll take the depending on the number,
Yeah,
whatever the number. I'll take the over because I think he's gonna try hard.
he's gonna have to. That's all he's gonna have against someone like Corey. But it's gonna be
Hmm.
enough. So yeah, we're kind of in agreement to that. Like it's most
Right.
likely gonna be a MERAB night.
Yep.
So then after, I think that starts off the main card, I think. And I think no, maybe Prochaska and Roundtree starts it off. Either
Nah,
way.
but they do. Roundtree, that Roundtree fight is the third fight of the night.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's the one I want to talk about now before we get to Pereira and Ankalaev.
Hmm.
Like with Prochaska, bro, like and Roundtree, like these are two fighters I both respect. And I was thinking about it the other day. It's kind of like because KHALIL Roundtree, he did MMA to become more disciplined and lose weight, and then he wanted to improve his game, so he went to like Thailand or something, and
Hmm.
like did Muay Thai for a long time, and came back super disciplined and jacked, and you know started steamrolling guys. Uh, he has a lot of discipline. Like that's a way that you could describe Roundtree is discipline. And Prochaska, you could say the same thing too, but it's like he does weird shit. Like he does like he like swing swords in the forest and shit. And like, he'll
That
like do like weird ass like things. Like not like Tony Ferguson weird, but like I don't know. He thinks he's from the
thinks
Czech
he's
Republic and he
yeah,
thinks
he
he's a
thinks he's a
samurai.
samurai, right?
Yeah, he
Just
literally thinks he's a samurai. And maybe he is. I don't fucking know. But like he's still a wild card. And I kind of compare him to Mugen from Samurai Champloo. I don't know if you ever watched that.
no,
He's a little bit like Mugen, not in attitude, but in style, where it's like Prochaska's gonna do whatever. Like he's almost unpredictable in a way. You kind of can what he's gonna come with, but you don't really know what he's gonna do.
right.
And Roundtree, he's just a lot more disciplined. He's like the other samurai. I forgot his name. Mugen and damn, I forgot his name. But the other samurai that Mugen fought in the first episode. So that's kind of how I see this. And Roundtree, like I almost like, and he's been a little, he fought more recently, whereas Prochaska's kind of been out for like almost a year, right? Or
Is
like
it?
he hasn't fought in a little while, yo. It's been almost a year. I don't know,
Yeah, I
but
think
I know,
definitely Roundtree has fought more recent than he did.
yeah, he fought more recently. So you could say that like Roundtree would be more accustomed to this like to this challenge of
Hmm.
Prochaska, but and I think he has the youth on his side too. I'm not sure, or I'm not sure of their
Roundtree,
ages. Yeah, is he younger?
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah, he has the youth on his side, and probably like less fight miles on him too. But
I wouldn't know
Prochaska,
about that because Petrus has been injury prone for a couple of years now.
mm,
Where Roundtree had that freaking battles. He had a couple. I forgot who he fought. He had a bit like he got fucked up in the face. Wasn't it with fucking what's his name?
well, he fought Pereira, yeah,
Yeah, he
and it
got
was a
then
good fight. It was a good fight.
yeah. Um, I don't know that fight's a tough one. I mean, if I was gonna be a betting man on that, pick the fight. I picked that fight to be boring as shit.
Yeah, like just will it go to distance? Yes or no?
Oh, I feel like everybody's gonna put money that's not going the distance, and I feel like it's always the fight that you think is not gonna go the distance always goes to the distance,
It
and I feel like
happens, yo.
this one everybody's gonna get nervous, everybody's gonna be fearing their punching powers, and everybody's gonna stand their distance, take a couple of swings, move back. and keep going back and forth. It's either it's gonna go all 3 rounds or it's gonna be end of the first.
That's interesting. So you wouldn't have like someone that you think would win? Like you don't. I think this is the toughest one to call, but I
This
do.
one's definitely one because you can see both the way to victory for both of them is the same way. They're not. This fight is not going to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
They're both going to use their abilities to fight. They're
Yep.
both. He's going to use Rountree's going to clinch. Rountree's going to try to kick, keep distance and kick his legs out, kind of destroy his power. Rountree's going to try to freaking keep the distance. What's name is going to try to come in and brawl.
Yeah.
So I mean,
well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, and this is where I want to share the screen real quick because because there's some footage, some training footage, and let me make sure. Yeah, so there's some training footage of JIRI PROCHAZKA working on head movement. I think I bookmarked it, but either way, I got some clips of JIRI PROCHAZKA talking either way, but like where we at? So well, this is pretty funny. I just want to show this one real quick. It's just him doing the McGregor. Like this dude is weird, yo. Like I don't even know why McGregor was doing that, but at least McGregor kind of made it look cool. Like I guess he's loosening up the shoulders, but it's like really weird shit, bro. Just really weird.
Yeah, but
shit.
I think they do that to loosen. So Danny, wasn't one of his injuries was one of his he had a rotator cuff injury?
Possibly. He's had a few injuries actually. That might be. But this is before I start talking, this is like one where PROCHAZKA was like, getting beat up and then turned the tides around, and I'll fast forward it so I don't we don't gotta watch the whole thing, but. PROCHAZKA's tough. That's why I'm trying to show almost beat him out the ring. You know, like the thing about PROCHAZKA is like he has heart like a lion. Like, you know, he's gonna come forward. Like he really, I really do appreciate PROCHAZKA because, like, you know, even though he does weird shit and he's like kind of like unorthodox, like you could tell he loves what he does, and like he's built for this. He really is built for this game. He just ran into Poatan, which is, you know, kind of unfortunate, but
Okay, so let me ask: do you think he's winning?
yes.
Do you really?
Yeah, I know I'm a little bit long-winded with this stuff, but like, you know, I like to look at details and stuff. Like I like to look at things. I compared their fights, their Jamal Hill fights, because they both fought Jamal Hill. And the thing is, Roundtree, like he was able to like just straight up take Jamal Hill's legs out. Like it went perfectly for him. That fight went perfectly for Roundtree. And you know, Jamal Hill's boxing just couldn't really do much, which is something that is kind of making it tricky because, you know, PROCHAZKA used good boxing against Jamal Hill and actually used some head movement. Like I saw some improvement in his game. I think we all did in that sense where like he would, but his footwork was still erratic, but it kind of made sense. Like he was coming in and out, and that's how PROCHAZKA does. Like he's real bouncy on the feet, you know. Like I said, unpredictable. He'll switch stances just to land certain shots, and you know, he really did. He did a number on Jamal Hill. I think it was a better performance with Jamal Hill, but than Roundtree and Jamal Hill. But like he also like PROCHAZKA has like a reach advantage here. So maybe I think he has like a 4-inch reach advantage here against Roundtree. So I think maybe that'll make his boxing a little bit more effective than when Jamal Hill was fighting him. And Roundtree, he kind of comes the same way. He's dangerous. Roundtree's dangerous. But like you kind of know what he's gonna do. Like he's gonna do them leg sweeps. You know, he's gonna really like, and he hits like a truck, yo. Like he hits really hard.
Right.
I don't I don't see him like really getting it off on PROCHAZKA. I think PROCHAZKA is going to be in and out. I think he's going to use that reach to his advantage, and he's going to come in with some veteran experience. Uh, he might be like, I don't know if the time off from the ring will matter, but I like PROCHAZKA's chances here because I think he's gonna bring something new. And I didn't get to pull up the video of him doing head movement with his coach, but he's working on it. He's working even more on head movement,
Yeah,
before
bro.
this fight. So
See, that's so strange because if I was Roundtree, like I would so be focused on leg kicks. Like I think he's gonna destroy his legs. To be honest, like that's the get to the victory. You need to destroy his legs,
bro, that's what he did to Jamal Hill. He was hitting that leg up so bad that he made Jamal Hill go orthodox and
bro.
and then started taking out that leg. Like
That's why I think it's Roundtree. I think Roundtree's winning that fight.
I
I
think
think he,
that that's fair. That because I was thinking that at first that Roundtree has the power to do it and he'll time the shots and
I think Roundtree is gonna be scared of his power. I think Roundtree's not stupid enough to brawl with him because he knows he wants that.
hmm.
So I think he's gonna come in. I think he's gonna come in and kind of test the waters, establish the distance, and kind of go from there. Focus on leg kicks because legs, that's what gives you power. So if you can go for leg kicks, cut him down like a tree, now you're opening the ability. Now I can start coming in where where that reach doesn't affect me no more.
Yeah,
So you
I
can
get that.
come in. Now you got more power. His legs is hurting. He's tired. He's gonna be winded. He's gonna be hurt. He gotta stay up. He can't move around. He's gonna be more stationary now.
And that is a big part of Prochaska's game is his ability, his mobility, I should say.
Right. I think that's the key. But you might be like, if I was gonna go, I mean, in my mind, I'm betting that's the route that he'll go. You'd be smart and take that route. But me, I would I would either that this fight is it's a pick. It really, if you
It's hard.
I don't know what it is on FanDuel or whatever.
I don't
Like
either.
what's the but I put any money that the money line gotta be to the point where it's like minus 100 minus plus 120 type. It's a pick 'em fight.
It really is, bro. It really is. Because
Hmm.
like what you're saying makes complete sense. If Roundtree, works from the ground up and takes the legs out, then Prochaska's a sitting duck. He takes shots. He keeps his hands down low, and like he'll be primed for a knockout. For a head kick or like a really strong uppercut or hook from Roundtree. But
I mean, that's what Pereira did. Pereira, that's what if you look at that fight, he kept fucking messing up his legs, and that's why he kept getting them power shots in.
yeah, that's kind of Pereira's thing too, is to attack that lead leg. But he
So
but he'll
you're
throw he'll mix it up a lot more. Like
yeah,
he'll get in your face and not in the Muay Thai style, just straight boxing you up and like he'll
right,
he'll
right, right.
only he'll only dodge like he doesn't really have head movement Pereira, but like he'll move to the side just to get a counter. And that's all like his whole thing is to attack and counter. He's not even thinking defensively. So
I think
like
that's why, and also that's why I do think JIRI's doing head movements training is because he knows if I get stationary, I gotta start moving my head. I gotta dodge and weave these shit because he's gonna try to come hard as hell.
yeah. And
Like I
not
think
just
he
for
knows it.
Roundtree either, just in general. Like, especially if he wants to rematch Pereira, like you're gonna have to learn some head movement, bro, at least.
Listen, if Pereira like when
I don't
if
want to see
Pereira,
that rematch, by the way.
no, I be real honest. If Pereira loses this week, he's going to heavyweight. And give me John Jones.
Oh wow. You think Dana will make it happen?
Yeah, White House card in June. Ain't it perfect timing? You really think about how slick you think of prayer. Let's just say prayer loses.
Hmm.
Get him enough time to get a bulk up, get ready. Dana White gives John Jones his bullshit back just to have this one fight on the White House card.
On the White House card.
He says it's gonna be the most star-studded fucking UFC card ever. Pereira, John Jones, heavyweight. somehow Pereira wins it, which that's not happening, but gets him straight into Tom Aspinall's world title match.
Bro, real shit, that's a clip right there. That's a clip right there. That could easily,
It's
what you just said could easily be clipped right there. Cause that could be possible. That could be possible. I didn't even really think of that, to be honest, putting
there's a
John
reason.
Jones for White House.
Let's be this UFC card. There's a reason why you're putting Pereira on this card now. B, you're giving the rematch because there's nobody else in the light heavyweight division. You pretty much cleaned it out, and you want him to have his title, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And C, it gives him enough freaking time to go either move up, drop the title, move up, or take a super fight. Because that's all Pereira has left is super fights.
Yeah.
And it's the one fucking match John Jones wants. And he is in the testing pool. Like he says he is, Dana White said he is. He's in the testing pool. It's the one match everybody would put. Well, now you don't got to put money because it's on Paramount Plus, but
Hmm.
it's the one match that everybody would stop what they're doing and watch. You have everybody's eyeballs on that fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That would be huge. That would be
That
huge.
and that and well, and that you have freaking Conor McGregor because Dana White never said no. On the Logan podcast, he said he would entertain Conor McGregor on the White House card, and Mr. President loves Conor McGregor so fucking much too.
He does.
See, so you
He
put him
also
in the
loves John Jones.
yep, you put them top two on the card. You got it's a wrap. Everybody's gonna watch. Everybody is going to watch from all over the world. You got little Brazil, you got America, you got Ireland. Basically put everybody all over the world to watch this.
That card is like the literal melting pot.
Yep. And
That's
it
funny.
all in the south lawn of the White House.
Yo, they better have security for snipers, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. Cause like you don't even
Well,
know.
no, ain't nobody gonna be there. I mean, there's only what 5,000 people, and
I'm,
in the White House, the most secure spot. I mean, you can get it. You're not gonna get a shut off.
man,
You're not close enough, not to the south lawn. You know how many people are gonna be like? Especially you realize you know how many Secret Service is gonna be on every goddamn roof.
they better be, yo. Cause
Oh, they definitely.
cause if they're gonna have the stars and they're gonna have like the best event since like 300, then like this shit
Oh, you need to stop. You
better
said
be safe.
300. You literally just said 300.
Well, there's been some cards since, but
300
300
was
was cool.
300 was one of the worst out of the hundreds. Was the worst
Okay, out of
card
the
ever.
hundreds, out of the hundreds,
I
yeah.
mean, 200 was all right. 100, I remember that fucking card. That
100
was
is
amazing.
goaded, yo. 100 is like a fever dream. It's like, yo, you can't
Yes.
believe all these dudes is on the same card in the same night.
Yep. Like
I
I
agree with you
forgot.
on that.
It was crazy. The minute 200 was off, John Jones fucked that card up. But it was
Yeah.
supposed to be, what was it, John Jones versus Cormier, and then something happened to John Jones, and they put Anderson Silva in like 2 weeks.
Yeah. And
But,
Anderson Silva was actually able to like fight off the ground game. That was
but
funny.
yeah.
I'm like, damn, like that's a spider right there. That made my heart warm seeing that. But I was
Mhm.
always a DC fan too, but like, yeah. Nah, 200 was better than 300, and 300 was the worst out of the hundreds. But
Yes.
as far as in recent memory, like it was a decent card. It was a decent
Yeah,
card.
it
But like
was.
this White House card has to be better. That's my point of what I'm trying to say. It has to be better. And if it's gonna be better, the venue just better be secure. Like that's like my main thing. Just secure the venue, make sure everyone's safe, and then give us the fights. Cause like yeah, if we get like you said, McGregor, Jones, but yeah, like that'd be fire, bro. That'd be fire. You think McGregor would fight what's his name? Chandler?
It's got to be Chandler. Who would you put? Like everybody's like Paddy. I'm like Paddy would destroy McGregor right now
I
if that
think
was
so
that.
too, yo.
You need some.
People sleep on Paddy, and Paddy's
Yes.
nice, yo.
I think Paddy can. I think the people sleeping on Paddy. If you want me, if I was a betting man right now, and I'm really feeling froggy, I'll put money on Paddy to beat freaking Topuria.
Hmm. Hmm. Wait. Oh, he went up to Paddy's weight class, did he?
Yeah, they did the stare down and everything. Now,
Yup.
if
Yup.
Dana White said he regretted doing that.
Oh man. Nah, yeah, I think that's the one that I think that would be a great fight, yo.
I
I
think everybody is sleeping on Patty because in the beginning, everybody looked at Patty in the beginning when he first fought and he was trash.
mm-hmm.
Like you saw, he had no ground game, but he stepped up his game so
He
much
has.
that he's submitting motherfuckers left and right now.
And yo,
Like
he's big for that 155 weight class, yo. Like he's
yes,
big for that class.
and that's what is like he has an advantage. That's why I would not sleep. Like Topuria can knock people up, but I think Patty's bigger. I think Patty can wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
I think Patty's stronger. He's not faster. I'll give you that. So, but does have a real legitimate chance in beating him.
Yeah. I could
But
definitely see that for sure. But that would be an amazing fight. Like, yeah, they make that for the White House. That would be something else, yo.
well,
Um,
you, what's his name? You're gonna put those two. Like I'll tell you, if you want, I'll take you. You're gonna have, you're
you
gonna
breaking
have,
up.
you're gonna
Yeah, you kind of breaking up a little.
you're gonna have
I hear you.
Connor versus Tom or Pereira. You're gonna have Connor versus Chandler, you're gonna have Nunez versus what's her name?
Shevchenko. Oh, wait, no, they're not in the
Oh
same
no,
division.
no. Who's the champ? They just did the face off. They're gonna fight each other. Oh, the one that's from PF.
Not Alex Grasso, right? No, I'm
No,
tripping. I'm tripping. No, I'm getting see when it comes to the women's MMA,
she's
I
champ.
I tend to
She's
confuse the
champ.
weight classes.
She's the Roman Greco champ. Like everybody says, she's some
Oh,
fucking
you're talking about the white girl.
yeah, the All American girl. See,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
my team. Everybody, you got John Jones, American. Michael Chandler, American. You have this bitch, American. You have you're gonna put fucking who's that guy that just took an L that was undefeated for the longest time and everybody was on his nuts that could wrestle but had no chance. He's another American that everybody questions.
Oh, you
God.
talking about Bilal?
No. But I was part of them. He went on that team. He's American. Oh man, he just
He's
took an L.
American.
He
He's Amer-
just took an L too.
Not Bo
Well,
Nickel, right?
yes, Bo Nickel. You
Bo
put him
Nickel?
on the card. Bo Nickel's American. It's gonna be an American star-studded American card. And
Yeah.
so, and those right there, your top three. You put Chandler, Connor, John Jones versus whoever, and Amanda Nunez versus that Diesel chick. The one
Hey,
from
bro, I
Boston.
like this, yo. I like this matchmaking you're doing here, yo.
Just that I'm telling you, that's what's gonna. If he Dan White says it's gonna be the biggest freaking card in UFC history, right there. Though that top three fights just made your shit the biggest card with just three fights.
Oh, and we're thinking of Kayla Harrison. That's her name.
There
Kayla
you go,
Harrison.
Kayla Harrison, right there. Bomb. The biggest fucking UFC women's fight since Nunez Cyborg.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well,
Dan
shit.
White needs to hire me.
Right, yo, that was pretty good, yo. That wasn't bad at all. That was a great proposal you just put out there.
Works.
But shoot. All right.
All right. Main
So
event
yeah,
time.
like so now that we got past PROCHAZKA and Roundtree, for me, pick PROCHAZKA for the money line. It's gonna be a tough fight, but that's what I'm saying. And Jose, you had Roundtree, right?
I'll take Roundtree.
For the money line, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be that's the toughest one of all these fights. That was the toughest one for me. Um, for now, I mean, well, now we got to cover this fight. Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev. This is the rematch. I'm pretty sure everyone watching saw the first fight, and yeah, Ankalaev, like, yo, he's just another dominant Russian. What can you say about him?
Real quick before that, I just want to back to the last fight. Roundtree is the underdog at plus 150.
Okay.
Yuri's fucking minus 180. So
Really?
Yuri's the favorite. Yep.
I think for
And
good reason.
over and under. I would definitely go over. It's 1.5 rounds.
Oh, really? Really?
One and a half so
Oh,
minus 154 is 1.5 rounds.
damn, I dropped my phone on the ground. I was about to grab it and put the bet in right now. Yo, yeah, everybody watching that, put the over on that. Over 1.5 rounds,
Over.
easy. Easy.
You parlay the shit out of that. You go over. You can take Jerry over knockout. You making a little chunk change right there.
Yo, Jose, you on fire tonight, yo.
Yeah.
Go put your bets in right now. Whatever you do, at least put that bet in, bro, because that's a easy win, bro. I'm doing that as soon as we get off camera, yo. That was
Yeah,
perfect.
that was
That's
crazy.
perfect. Now, when it comes to Pereira and Ankalaev, like everybody loves Pereira.
Right.
Ankalaev kind of upset this man, and he and Ankalaev also upset some MMA fans. But honestly, his showing against Pereira was like he looks good, yo. I had to do some, I had to go back on his fight logs and on his catalog and watch some other fights. But the fight with Pereira was just like, yo, Ankalaev is pretty nice, bro.
It
Like I
was his
know.
best showing.
Yo, he put it together like yo, like cause he was in that southpaw stance, and we know Padilla has trouble with that southpaw stance.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was eating some leg kicks at first because you're fighting Padilla. You're gonna eat a leg kick. But
Right.
like he started reacting better to it. He looks real like his reflexes look really good. He was landing that left hand like it's not like he's super fast, but he was timing it, waiting for the timing. Like I like to call it the void. Like you wait in the void and you hit him in that void. It's kind of hard to explain, but the timing
Yeah.
was perfect. Like he was landing that left hand, like he really found a home for it. And I noticed that like when Pereira was like moving towards his left hand, it was kind of like stuffing it a little bit, and then Ankalaev was forced to kind of like either like switch up the offense or go or like take him to the cage because he
Right.
was trying to take Pereira down, but Pereira's takedown defense is amazing. Like so Ankalaev really couldn't get that takedown on him, but Pereira was getting hit up, bro. He was getting hit up and he was trading some shots too. But Ankalaev, like it's like he did enough to win those rounds. Like the first round he lost to Pereira, and then the rest of the fight, like Ankalaev just found a way to win those rounds pretty easily. Honestly, he kind of made Poatan look less scary in that sense. It's like if Ankalaev was able to do this and take them leg kicks, stuff him against the cage, and do his work, kind of made it look like I don't know. Naturally people would talk about Poatan like declining or whatever, or being on a decline, but I wouldn't say it's a decline. He just fought a really good fighter, and
Well, if
it's a style that kind of is a nightmare for him.
you think about it, the story goes is Pereira was at 40%. He was hurt when he fought.
I saw that. I did see that. Yeah.
So the real question is was it his game plan? Was it him being that good because Pereira was at 40%, or was it he just that good? Because realistically, you're gonna find out because if you're fighting Pereira again, and you kind of not play that whole fight masterful, you're keeping that same. You're not changing anything. There's nothing to change. He's gonna be afraid for that takedown.
Mm-hmm.
So you continue doing that. Like you'll act like you're gonna shoot, kind of just make him feel like it's there at any
Mm-hmm.
time. Kind of make him feel that you keep that game plan, just keep it like how you was. So this fight is really gonna be a telltale sign. Was he really hurt or is he in the decline? Because if you really think about it, him and Izzy fought around started fighting the same time, and Izzy's in a decline.
Yeah. The Izzy's
So
on a decline. You're right. You're right.
So realistically, Father Time always wins. So
Yo, but like here's the thing, and I'm gonna show you some more clips on X.
mhm.
Like I really feel like bro, it's like I don't know if it's that really that he's like fallen off, but I would definitely say distracted. Oh yeah, that's Wanderlei Silva getting dragged, by the way. I had to bookmark that. Yo, I never see nobody get dragged like that in a boxing ring.
Right.
My bad. All right. So like where so here's I think it's a
Jest,
distraction though.
jest Silvasa, jest Legion.
He's like, what the hell?
Jest down, no. Jest your boxing.
Yo, she's stupid for that. Nah, but like, you see, Pereira and Nina have a nice little relationship. And I have a
Yep.
clip somewhere else where they're like dancing. And I'm gonna show you some sparring footage too, but here's another one with Alex Pereira and Nina dancing. Bro, they look like a couple.
Yeah, right?
Like, what the hell? Oh, she about to see? Stupid. Bro, like, and there's like other things like where Pereira's like, at events and stuff. Like, for a while, it looked like after that Ankalaev fight, like he kind of took some time off to himself and was like chilling. And I
Well, he
think
needed it.
yeah, I guess so, but like, yo, you're fighting a monster in Ankalaev, and you over here having dance battles and like,
Oh, you need to stop. He a
nah,
monster.
yo, nah. This is gonna be the
Yeah.
downfall. This is gonna be his downfall. And PROCHAZKA over here staring him down too.
Yeah, but
PROCHAZKA wants that rematch.
yeah, but he really screwed up. Procrastinate was really screwed up by saying that crap. I looked into his eyes and he shit.
Yo, yeah, I remember that. That was hilarious.
So when he did that, it was like, you big puss, you need to stop. I look at Ankalaev. I pray to God he loses,
Right. For the
but
sake of the sport, right?
but in my mind, he's not a world beater.
Hmm.
He's just not. He's very strategic, and he plays to his strengths. That's why his fights are boring. That's why you never see him on main events before he got the title shot. You never see him. He always plays like last couple fights he had where Bohovic went to draws.
Yeah.
Like he's not a fun fight. He's not a world beater. He's just stupidly plays his game plans, plays it smart, doesn't overdo things, doesn't try out like he doesn't try hard. Like he knows he got you beat. He's willing to coast it.
I
He's
get that.
just so I think Pereira needs to show something because he's betting like he got it. Like he knows how to beat him. So unless he knows how to wrestle, and I don't know about like he can learn how to wrestle in a couple of months, but
Like you can see right here, Pereira's working on some stuff in this sparring match.
right.
I'll rewind it a little bit. What I notice is it looks like he's thinking of coming up the middle a little bit more.
Hmm.
Like he's coming up with them. He's entering with the uppercuts in this session.
Well, if that's another thing, if he was injured, if he was truly injured, he wouldn't have done that in the first fight. Like that does it does if he was really truly injured, it does answer those questions in the first fight where he wasn't. It seemed like he was being like defense mode the whole fight. He wasn't pushing punches. He wasn't pulling the pace. He was
Hmm.
kind of was just coasting kind of defense, hoping that he can land a right hand or a good kick. And it just never came. You're not going to get that with Ankalaev. Like, you're not going to get that with him at all. Like, and I felt like if he's at his best, I don't know. There's a shot.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. I mean, I just think Pereira's cap, bro. I think it's cap. I think he came in like decently healthy. Like they always say that like no fighter enters a fight 100%, but like, I
True, but
think Pereira was, I don't want to say he was 100%. He was at least like 85. He wasn't 40%, bro. There's
I
no way
think,
he
well,
was 40.
you also realize that it's different when you're on the if you're on the undercard and in the main event,
Hmm.
because the pressure's on. Even if you're at 40%, the pressure's on state on the fight on the card. The
I get that.
pressure's like you're at this point where the whole card's centered around you, and you want the money. It's not like you're doing 15 plus 15.
Hmm.
It's you're talking millions of dollars to take that fight. And in his mindset, he's like, I'm a warrior, I'm a champion, blah, blah, blah. Like, let them come for me. So who knows? But I mean,
Yeah, that could have been a mental thing right there.
but
Maybe 40% like mentally. I don't think physically though. Like I just don't believe it, bro. I don't believe physically he was 40%. That's bullshit, yo. Like
no,
I
we'll see. Well, like I said, we'll see. Because
yeah.
if he fights the same, you're right.
I
It's
mean, he
cap.
looked good in sparring. He does look good in
I
sparring,
mean, everybody looks good in sparring. I will look good in sparring.
My boy Jose, what would you do? What would you do in sparring? What would you work on for this fight?
I'll show off my leg kicks, how amazing they are.
Mm. Yeah, bro. I mean, that's like, it's kind of like,
Fun fact, I was in I did train in the same gym as Pereira for like
oh,
six
really?
months. Yeah, American top team in Danbury.
How was it?
Expensive.
I bet, bro. Isn't that Glover's gym?
Yeah.
How much they charging them? How much they charging a month?
You either you can do they only do like you can do like packages or whatever, but I mean it's like the cheapest plan is over 1,000.
Holy shit. Yeah, they're not playing over there.
No, I
Damn.
mean you're taking class like if you're trying to get in the same classes as Pereira, you're paying.
Yeah.
Like he
Yeah.
does private lessons, you see like you'll see him like when you're in your jiu-jitsu class, gi or no gi, like you might see him by the cage,
Mm.
just doing his shit.
Yo, that would be so cool to just go to Paden like every time you fist bump, just chama, chama.
Like
Like,
he's mad, like he's nice. I'll give you that.
he is.
Like they did, yeah. Like he'll show up sometimes if he's not at the event. He'll come to the they have UFC parties.
Mm.
Like
Mm.
everybody that's a member
Hmm.
can go to like they have a UFC event going on. They'll have pizzas and food. Everybody can watch it at the gym.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Hmm.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so you get a little bit more for your buck.
Oh, you do. I mean, it's if you got the money for it, it's amazing. I mean,
Word.
they got some of the best. You're not like if you're expecting to be trained by Glover or whatever. I mean, I'm sorry to bust your bubble. Or if you're thinking you're gonna hit pads with Pereira, like,
Damn.
like you'll see him and you see his part and everything. Like, all right, he's here.
I paid a thou wow to hit pads with Padea. Fuck it.
Yeah, you go to Finex Fest, you go see him for free. Why the hell pay 1,000 to hit pads with him? You can get in the ring with him.
Okay, word. Yeah, them fanatic events, yo. Gotta pull up with you one day, yo.
Uh, nicest guy I ever met at Finex Fest, Diego Lopes. Thank God he won. He's my new favorite fighter.
Who?
Lopez.
Diego?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
freaking.
That's your favorite guy right now?
Well, I'm biased because he was the last guy I met, and we were in the cage together.
Oh, okay. I feel you. I feel you. Nah, like yeah, nah, I like Diego. I would say, let me get his name right. Arnold Allen. I really fuck with Arnold Allen, yo.
Really?
I know he's not like, a savant or anything, but he's a guy that's like he's gonna be getting hit with punches and then boom out of nowhere he's gonna hit you with a high kick. Like I love how he fights, yo. He just like I really like Arnold Allen, yo. I think he's good right now.
I mean, I can see Arnold Allen as a gatekeeper. Never go for the title.
I understand. I understand. Like, but he's exciting, yo. He is exciting.
Oh
I kind
yeah,
of.
wasn't he supposed to be in the title and he got hurt?
I'm not sure. I know. I just. What was his like? I forgot his last fight, but I always remember the fight with Dan Hooker. That fight with Dan Hooker was really good, yo. And anyone watching right now, go watch that fight, Arnold Allen, Dan Hooker. This is a complete side note. That's a really good fight. But
Hmm.
but yeah, that's my guy right there. But as far as like, I don't want to get off track too much because
No,
basically
yeah,
I'm about to put the nail in this right now because I just don't think Pereira. I think Pereira was capped about the 40%, maybe mentally. But you might have a point about that. I just think he's like he's had some distractions. He's gotten some money, and his life has changed, and uh, there's with the clout and the fame and the stardom came a little bit of extra stuff. He wasn't ready for the challenge with Ankalaev. And I don't think he'll be ready the second time either, just because from what I saw from Ankalaev, like he kind of has Pereira figured out. Like
yep.
he was able to adjust in a way that KHALIL Roundtree wasn't. Like, and that's why I think KHALIL Roundtree is going to lose to PROCHAZKA too, because his inability to kind of adjust and like change on the fly. You know,
Hmm.
I see that with Pereira, not because he's not capable of it. Like you said in the first fight, there were certain things he wasn't doing, but I think maybe he will approach it differently. But I just don't know how much of a different approach you can do when Ankalaev is just gonna like boom you to the cage at any given moment, and maybe you don't go down, but he's gonna score on you like, and he's gonna control the tempo again. I think Ankalaev is gonna control the tempo again. And I forgot to pull the clip up, but there is some footage of Ankalaev training like the high kick. So I don't know, and it was like specifically a clip of him throwing this high kick over and over again. So I don't know, maybe he's getting some confidence in his second fight to where we might see a better fight. I'll say that. I think
You
we'll see
have
a
to
better
have
fight than the first one.
that confidence, especially for the if you won the first fight, you got to have that for the second fight. You can't come
Hmm.
in there scared. He's gonna his mindset. He's already beat him once. I'll beat him again.
Right. And Khabib, I saw Khabib was showing him they were at like they were at Eagle FC actually. And Khabib was talking good about Ankalaev in the countdown, the 320 countdown. He's like, "Yo, this guy, I believe in his skills. I believe he's going to be one of the best." And that he's probably getting gassed up for, Khabib talks good about you like that, that's his like compa right there. So
Right?
that's he's probably feeling that fire like he's like,
Do they
he's
train
feeling
together?
himself. I don't
I
know.
didn't. I don't think he's in the same fucking
I don't think so.
training. Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think it's just kind of from afar they kind of just show love. But
Right.
and they're like Russian. They're like, that's just their kind of that's their peoples. But
Right.
I think Ankalaev is gonna come in with like, like the champion this time. And I think we are gonna see a better fight. He's gonna take more risks. And maybe Pereira does change it up a little bit. Maybe is a little bit more slick on the defensive end and maybe throws that uppercut like he was drilling in that sparring session right there. He can do better than the first fight, but I just don't know how much better. And I really did like what I saw from Ankalaev. So right there, I'm just gonna say it's I think it's gonna go to distance. So for a safe bet, pick Ankalaev for the money line. I think that's the best way to go as far as a safe bet. I don't see Pereira doing it again, bro. And
No.
like you said, I like what you said before that Pereira might move to heavyweight after this, and then that'll be the White House event, the John Jones fight.
I
Uh,
think that's I really, to be really honest, see, Pereira has a couple more fights in him. I think Pereira, if he takes the L on this one, it doesn't really hurt him. I think he moves up. He fights one. I think he gets a title shot, and he's gonna try to be the first champion to go 3 weight classes.
is he?
And then
He's the first. He is the.
he'll be the first to go in three. Who else has
He's
done
the
it?
first to go in three.
Who else done it? Everybody won two. He won two. He won middleweight, light
Makachev
heavyweight.
might do it next, right?
Magachev is still going on two.
Oh, you're right. Oh, he beat Volk. That was no, yeah, that wasn't a.
Yeah, he wasn't for his title.
Yeah,
He'll be the
yeah.
first to go three. Connor
Wow.
tried to do it. Remember Connor tried to get that fight. and he
Wait,
failed miserably.
wait, what?
Right? He tried to go to welterweight.
Oh, with
Uh,
the Nate Diaz fight. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Try
Yeah,
to
they fought
go.
at 170. I always forget that that fight was at 170, McGregor and Diaz.
Yeah. So he tried. He won the featherweight. He won the light heavyweight. He kept talking about, I'm gonna go up to welterweight and win the title, but he keeps taking L's.
Yo, I loved that was like one of my favorite fight promotions, like the McGregor and Diaz, the first fight. That shit was funny.
That's what that what UFC really needs. People that want to fucking fight, like don't like each other. I
Mm,
think that there's no like that's what always sold. If you look at the old school UFCs, Tito Ortiz hated everybody hated Tito Ortiz.
yeah.
You will want to see Iceman fight Tito or Ken Shamrock, even though Ken Shamrock sucks balls back in
Right.
the day. But you still want to see it because they both hate each other in real life. Or like
Right.
John Jones, the best fight, John Jones versus DC, Connor versus Khabib. You look at those fucking people, like everybody hates everybody, always
Hmm.
sells out dudes. I think need to start doing that more.
And you know what? It's funny you bring that up because I think that is kind of like the bug that was put in like their ear for this one. Because remember the I should have brought that clip up too, but I know everyone's probably saw it already. You probably saw it too. The
Mm.
them arguing with Google Translator.
Yeah, that shit looks so fucking fixed.
Great, yo! I was thinking kind of the same shit. Like this shit looks like at the very least it looks mad dumb.
I mean, I was like, this shit so try hard.
Cause Paddy is saying like, "Yo, I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna slap you." Then goes up to him and shows him the phone, like they looking at like a post on Instagram or something. Like it just
Yeah,
looked so dumb, but like it was humorous. But like it definitely it's not like what it used to be, bro. These promotions
nope,
ain't what it used to be. They're not.
definitely not.
So I think they might have tried, but it's just not.
They're not
It's
gonna.
not really
No,
that. Because if it was a more competitive fight the first time, then I could see, there being some legitimate bad blood. But nah, like I I think it was bullshit too. This little beef
hmm
that they're trying to create, because it really is over nothing. They're just trash talk. It's not even crazy trash talk. It's not like Kobe when Kobe, I forgot who he fought, but he said he was like, "Yo, I know your coach is gonna watch me beat you from hell." Like that was that might have been the craziest thing I ever heard, like in a pre-fight promotion. Like that was foul, bro. But I like that shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I like that kind of shit.
yeah. Let's be real honest. There's no really like until you text me about doing the podcast, I didn't realize 320 was this weekend. It was
It's
like that's just UFC. UFC trained me to not like. There's no like. If you give me Paddy versus topuria, I'm already like, what time we're throwing this party or whatever. It's not
right,
the
right.
same. But this card definitely is. They're competitive fights, but there's no like no oomph to it.
Yeah. Even MERAB being who he is, he's just not like he's not that star power kind of guy.
But
Like yeah. Like you said, it's a real top heavy card. So
hmm
hopefully, on that end, you never know if Pereira actually does pull off this like upset, then that could reinvigorate things. That could make
no,
not
because
make
you're gonna have a third one. They're just gonna hold the division. The light heavyweight division is kind of trash.
it's kind of
Let's.
trash. It's kind of trash.
I mean, it's the same freaking fighter. You're gonna have Roundtree. All right, what you gonna do? Roundtree versus Pereira. If Pereira wins.
Hmm.
Oh, we're gonna have Yuri again with that one. Didn't they fought twice already?
Who?
Didn't Yuri and Pereira fought twice already?
Yeah, yeah, they fought twice. Yeah, yeah, and it
Yeah,
was the
like
same result.
so what we're gonna do if Yuri wins? Have a third one?
Yeah, no, you're right. It is in a bad spot, and I guess
It
Pereira
is.
getting an upset KO wouldn't really help the whole division, but it'd be nice to see. It would be like a throwback moment, like like a gritty fighter coming back and
I think Pereira win or lose, Pereira's moving up, and I think he's making that announcement. That
that's probably the biggest prediction right here, yo. Is Pereira fights on the White House
he
card?
has
Yeah.
yeah, he has nothing left to like do in light heavyweight. He's done.
What's he gonna do? Fight Carlos Oberg or what?
Yeah,
Dominic Reyes? Like,
and Carlos Oberg is the next one up. They already said he's the next one up.
yeah,
What we're gonna do? Have that fight? Yeah, that's gonna sell tickets. I mean,
right.
you're gonna have he's gonna move up and is going to the White House.
That's yeah. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I'm envisioning that. That looks pretty cool. I think that'd be pretty cool. Win or lose,
Yeah,
yeah. Win or lose, yeah.
or
And
win or
Ankalaev will
lose.
just do his thing in light heavyweight, and
Yep,
it'll be what it'll be. And hopefully, we get some exciting fighters to enter that division.
pretty much. You probably have the Uric versus Roundtree. Yuri card goes for the interim title. Then what's his name gets try to get his title back. Light heavyweight. That's what they're gonna start trying to do.
That would be interesting. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I at the end of the day, I see Ankalaev taking it, bro. And
Oh yeah. So that's the thing. So if you really look at our picks. So you look at our picks, we're not taking no underdogs. So that means if you really want to make money on this card, you're gonna have to parlay all three of them.
yeah, yeah. Yo, I really am surprised that PROCHAZKA's not the underdog against Roundtree.
Why? He only had one loss.
Well, yeah, but like I don't know, Roundtree's kind of fresher. He's like, and you know how people think, like the fresher face, and I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
you got to look see the problem with Yuri. It has his style of fighting is different. He's a warrior. He has a chin. Roundtree takes punches. He eats them, but then he gets busted up fast.
Yeah, and once he's busted up, that's where it
He's
becomes a problem.
yeah, it becomes a problem. He's more you're looking at it as a stand-up. Who has a better stand-up? Who can has a better chin? Yuri has a better chin. They both equal in the stand-up game. They're both warriors. They're both willing to battle. They don't really follow their game plans. So you kind of have to go with Yuri. From that standpoint, Yuri probably is a bigger fighter, has a bigger reach.
It's the reach. When I found out he had the 4-inch reach advantage, that was like, okay, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So so if you're a betting man, if you were betting, I mean, I can't get on the apps right now, but I mean, if I would parlay this fight, I'm taking uh take the light who's the take Yuri over 1.5 rounds.
Gotta
I'll
take
take
that. Got to.
I would take I would take don't I wouldn't take knockout or decision. I wouldn't take because it can go either or. That's a 50-50. So I'll definitely take Yuri over 1.5 rounds. Parlay
hmm
that with freaking. I'll take the main event. I'll put it on the champion by decision. I'll parlay that together, and then I'll take SANDHAGEN losing by decision as well. But if you really, yeah, by decision, you're probably looking at $100. Probably can make you, if I do my math right, probably about $500-600.
You know what would be cool if like after we upload this, like we
Mhm.
tell Matt to we give like a screenshot of our parlays to Matt and tell him to upload that and say, like, hey, this is Jose's and this is Alex's, Dolo's, I mean.
Yeah, I could definitely do that tonight if you want to do some shit like that.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, yeah. I'll make a little parlay, screenshot it, send it to Matt.
I'll make it
Yeah.
a crazy. I'll make a crazy one where I feel like because if you're gonna put $100, I want someone to put $100 and win like crazy amount. Like odds is good favor where you have a 50-50 chance of winning, but 50 chance of winning, you $100 can get you like 600, 700,
Hmm.
$800.
It's real money right there. That'll make it worth it. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, shoot. I guess that's it. Like, like that's I guess we're pretty much in agreement with how it'll go. Like a little bit of nuances here and there, but like
Mm-hmm.
overall, like yeah, the story of the tale of the tape will be Pereira, no, Ankalaev winning, MERAB winning, and Yuri winning. That's how I got
Yeah,
it.
this card is a really predictable card unless you have a favorite fighter, unless you're like the biggest fucking Corey Sandhagen fan or some shit.
Yeah.
This card is kind of a telltale. This after this card is a telltale sign where the UFC is going, because realistically, you have probably your number two biggest superstar. Nah, probably number one superstar right now. Now, what will happen when he's out? If he loses two in a row, like what's the next? Like what's the next domino to fall?
Hmm.
Those are like you're more interested in those questions. Or what if he wins? What happens? Who would he fight? Is he gonna like let go of the title?
PROCHAZKA again?
Like exactly. Like what? Something needs to change. Something. This is the whole like Paramount Plus is coming in. Like we're starting to let go of the old guard. New fighters are coming in. Better fighters coming in. So this is like we got people. It's time for people to rise up and build themselves, or some of them are gonna fall, and you're gonna be like, "What if?"
Yeah.
So this card's interesting.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, UFC will be kind of at a crossroads after this event, no matter how it goes. It's a good way to put it. Pretty insightful, yo. That was some insightful shit, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, not bad. But yeah, bro, like yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna be watching it. But I think I'll end it there. We almost had like 2 hours, yo. We were talking for a little while. But we had to pause it for a little while. But
No, that's great. Talking about fighting all day is always fun.
hell yeah.
So I mean,
Nah, yeah, and you're right about it being kind of a predictable card. But like but yeah, things will set into motion after this event, and then either things will go really good for the UFC, and we'll get like a really great White House card. And with this new guard of fighters, like we have talent, just no real personality. So that's a big thing. So
you have one, uh, Topuria, and Topuria is a stylish motherfucker.
he is.
That area is like a good-looking guy. A good-looking guy girls want to fuck with, guys want to be with, and I just think that he has no fucking charisma whatsoever.
Who
And
Taporia?
that's Topuria definitely not. Paddy, but Paddy's an ugly motherfucker with all the
Right.
charisma,
Yeah.
in the world.
Right, yo. Yo, and Paddy, yo, there's actually footage of him fighting somebody in his gym because somebody was talking shit to him on X, and Paddy said, "All right, come to the gym. We'll film it. Like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna knock you out." Like, and they fought, and like Paddy didn't knock him out, but he choked him out real quick. And it's like, yo, like Paddy's about that, yo. He's really about that, and I do like Paddy a lot. Like,
Paddy's like Strickland. He's like the British version of Strickland. He gives two shits. He says, "Bring it."
yo, and he has that kind of Ricky Hatton thing where he like gets fat as hell, like outside of like fight camps. Your boy gets fat as fuck, bro.
Does he? I thought he stopped doing that. I remember he did in the beginning. I think he stopped doing that.
Probably for his last fight against Chandler, he probably stopped, but I think before that, he was kind of always doing that. Like just
Oh
eating
yeah, I
off
remember. Yeah, he was
living
just.
life though. Like, yo, that's kind of like, yeah, you kind of gotta take that with what comes with, with Patty. Like,
I remember when I found out about that, I was like, God damn, I need to know what his diet plan is to get fat as hell. And then like 3 weeks, 6 weeks later, this guy is
yo, and that shit
ripped
is
as hell.
it's not water weight because you could see it in his chin. Like his chin is fat as hell. That's
Mm-hmm.
not water weight. He's
Right.
legit eating glizzies and fucking pies
Pizzas
and
and
shit.
burgers and fucking beer. He gives two shits.
Yo, but it's like you gotta respect it. I respect it a lot. Like it's crazy. Like yeah, Patty's that guy. But other than that, yeah, there's not too many of them.
Yeah.
But we'll see
Nope.
how it goes, man. And either way, I'm gonna be watching it. Where you think you're gonna be watching it?
Probably, I was thinking about either watching it. If this week I'm free, I'd probably go to Buffalo Wild Wings. They be showing the fights. My favorite
Hmm.
place used to be Hooters, but that's gone.
Oh shit, yeah. I remember
R.I.P.
y'all talked
Hooters.
about that on the show
I
too. That was fun.
love Hooters. God damn. But it's probably gonna be at Buffalo Wild Wings. It's free. Chill, try to meet some bitches while watching two grown men beat the shit out of each other.
Hey, that sounds like a plan to me. I
Yes,
gotta.
sir.
I can't say it on camera, but when we stop recording, I'll tell you a good place that'll show fights and it'll be up your alley. But yeah,
All
I
right.
plan on doing something like that too. Probably, maybe if I'm not streaming it on at the crib, like maybe if I if some friends want to go out and catch some drinks, I'll probably probably go out to Buffalo Wild Wings. They show fights there,
Yeah.
or Bobby V's. Bobby V's. That's
I haven't
another
been to
good place.
Bobby V forever. Jesus.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too, but they definitely show the fights there too. So like either way, wherever y'all are gonna watch the fight at, be safe. Enjoy your
Hmm.
time. Uh, don't go too crazy on the bets, but this is like we're giving y'all kind of a lock right now. I
Yeah.
feel like it's a lock. This is gonna be my bounce back from UFC 319 because I was pretty bad. I was like 1 for 3 on that, but I think I'm gonna go three. I think we going 3-0 on this one, bro.
I do feel it same.
Facts, facts. But yeah, man, I guess I'm gonna wrap it up, bro.
Uh,
Anything you want to tell the people before we go?
uh, you know where to find me. I'm on Matt's podcast. We'll product what's it called again? I forgot.
Productive
Uh,
conversations.
there you go.
I
Matt's
like
gonna come
PCP
later.
though. I like
Yeah, I
PCP.
prefer that better. But I mean, we'll go with that.
Facts, facts. Yeah, he's on there every week, so check him out over there. Um, I'm Dolo Ren. I make well, let me give y'all my slogan. The most honest, the most uncompromised content creator in combat sports today. Y'all can go check me out on YouTube. I
Shit,
talk
that
a
was fire. I need to create some shit like that next time I'm on your show. What the fuck?
Hey, that wasn't bad, right? That was pretty cool, right?
Ah, that's pretty good.
Hell yeah. But like I was gonna say I talk a lot of shit on X. So follow me on X at your own behest. But I'm also on Instagram and TikTok too. So, I talk about fighting all the time and I talk about other stuff too. I got another channel that I'm gonna start promoting soon where I kind of just talk about daily life stuff. But either way, this was Productive Conversations Podcast, episode oh shit. 611. This will be episode 611. So thank you for stopping by. And yeah, let's have a good time when the fights happen. Good luck to
Yes,
everybody on your
sir.
parlays. And Jose, you my guy. Thank you for joining
All
me this
right.
time.
Thank you for having me.
That's a fact, bro. And we're probably gonna do this again for 321 if you down.
Yeah, I'm always down to talk about fights.
Heard that, heard that. All right, y'all. We out. We're gonna catch y'all.
All right, see ya.